sound. Hare Krishna Mataji, over to you, Mataji. I gave you co-host. You can start, Mataji. I'll be starting the live in a few seconds.
Sure, Mataji. Thank you so much. Anybody wants to chant the prayers or we can get started, dear kids?
Yeah, we all together chant, Mataji, usually.
Sure. Om Agyana Tamirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschaitadeshatarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So dear kids, we can get started with our canto 4.
Mataji, for some reason your volume is very low.
Mataji, how is it now?
Still, it's the same, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, mine is on the highest
yeah, we hardly can hear you. I mean, we can hear you, but I have to put lot of effort.
My biggest one.
Hare Krishna, how is this? Is this better or no? I think I may have to work on getting a headphone.
Okay, other kids can answer if Mataji is asking, okay? I felt before very low. I think everybody also felt the same. Yes or no?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay, is it low?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji बोलो तो yes, yes कर रहा है.
Now we completely can't hear you. Mataji, we can't hear you completely. Your audio is low. Not low. I can't even hear anything.
Is not audible at all, you're saying, right?
I can hear you a little bit,
A
Mataji.
little bit we can hear you, Mataji. Would you like to join from phone for audio, Mataji?
Yeah, I can do the phone if you don't mind. Let me log on.
Yeah, you have to disconnect the audio here and just connect the audio from the other devices. Just, you can go in the option where you can disconnect the audio in the computer and join from the other device where you can use audio in there.
Okay. Or I can mute this, right? I can mute this, right, Mataji?
Yeah. You can just need to computer volume should be go down, and also the microphone should be muted. Microphone mute and computer volume 0.
Recording in progress.
Dear kids, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
The only thing is you have to mute the computer, Mataji. Just put computer volume 0.
I did that.
Okay, and also microphone mute to the other device. I can do that. I did microphone muted your computer, Mataji. Your phone is allowed. So you can speak now.
Okay. I'll do
That's
that.
perfect.
Oh, great. Thank you for this idea, Mataji. I wouldn't have realized otherwise. It's a new computer, but still it's just giving trouble. Okay, let me get to this PPT now and we can go over the PPT for today. Are you all okay? Let me share my screen.
Mataji,
1 minute here. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Mataji,
Mataji, we can see.
loading for me, Mataji. Now it's good.
Hmm. It's okay.
Mataji,
Yes,
do we
dear.
do we have Kahoot or Blooket today?
Yes. There is storytelling stories after this class. So we will be doing moral stories. Okay.
I want a Blooket.
All right, dear. So let's just focus on today's class because we wasted a little bit of time. I don't want to waste any more of our time now. Okay, dear kids. So everybody knows what anger is. Who wants to tell?
Yesterday we talked about this, Mataji. We covered the yesterday anger part.
Oh, you covered. Yeah, that was just.
Mataji, I think we're on Canto 5, I guess, or Canto 4.
Yes, it's Canto 4. Anger, one forgetful, foolish, and disrespectful. One who can control his anger saves oneself from undue anxieties. Shubhadra, have you ever gotten angry with your brother?
Sometimes, Mataji.
Oh.
Because Maya controls us, Mataji. Mataji, I get it. My brother always make trouble and ruins my stage, so yeah.
you are controlled by your brother sometimes?
No, I'm busy making a movie for my birthday party. And then my brother sometimes always mess around and sometimes takes his toys or anything else.
Oh, okay.
Mataji, my brother controls me a little bit, Mataji. So I try not to be angry at him.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that conscious effort. How about you, Janavi? You get angry?
Yeah, sometimes.
You get sometimes angry? Okay. Anybody else wants to share? Right, Prahlad? Do you get angry? Param, how about you, dear?
Mataji, I have an older sister. Really, I get a little angry,
Uh-huh.
but my sister helps me like if I need help. But
Yeah.
really, it's not like I'm like angry.
Got you, got you. Anybody else wants to share about their story of anger? But anyways, dear kids, at least you guys know what is anger and who's controlling who when it comes to anger. When I was young, your age, I thought getting angry was very good because you can get your job done by being angry, be it your parents or be it with your anybody. You feel so good because if you cry, what happens? Or if you become angry at that person gives up and says, "Okay, take this," and I feel a sense of joy because of that. So then now I understand, oh my God, that is just, how I have been and what anger is and how I did not know about the consequence of getting anger because you're eventually troubled by anger, right? See, who's getting this blood pressure and all? A person who gets angry, he gets blood pressure, right? And who does it affect? It affects his health, right? Even from a material sense, it doesn't make sense. Are you all with me, kids? Even from a material sense, does it make sense? Does it make sense to become angry and get what you want? No, right? So that's what I want you to understand. It's going to save you from undue anxieties. All right, dear kids. This is what you saw last class. And this class, we'll cover what the story again. Let's just talk about it. Nandiswara, the devout servant of Lord Shiva, became infuriated at Daksha.
Mataji,
Yes, dear.
you spell Shiva wrong. It's supposed to be an S, but it's a C.
Dear Ryan, so this is Balram font, and that's how it is, okay? Please bear with me. Whatever spellings you see here, even Bhrigu, it is in Balram font. This font is not normal English font. All right. Thank you. Even Nandiswara, you look at that, it's not the font that we all are used to, but it's a different kind of font. Okay. Nandiswara, the devout servant of Lord Shiva, became infuriated at Daksha. Even Daksha has a different spelling again, Ryan. Don't be alarmed. This is Balram font again. He countercursed Daksha and all the Brahmana supporters who tolerated his impudent behavior. Angrily, he uttered, "Let Daksha have a head of a goat shortly, and his followers continue in Shastra, remaining attached to material activities." So you all can understand how Daksha was being cursed, because Shiva. I mean, you all know what happened when Lord Shiva was in the assembly. We saw that there was Daksha. What did he do? What did he do to Lord Shiva? Why is all this happening now? Why is Nandishwara cursing Nandishwara cursing Daksha? Why is all this happening? Anybody remembers what happened in the past or in the past classes? Dear kids, you have to, what is this? Answer. Okay, let me pick somebody. This is very, cannot. Go ahead. Shubhadra, Param, anybody wants to say what's going on here? Why is everybody cursing everybody?
Was it like when Daksha, like when he tried to break Lord Shiva's patience, like
No, I'm asking the reason. Yeah. Param?
Mataji, I wasn't here.
Oh, you were not here? Okay.
Yeah, because today's my first class. Because I'm in a new school, I need to get used to my schedule. So I started joining.
Devarsh Bala, I want at least an answer from someone who's been here. Otherwise, see, every teacher is teaching, and if we don't know what's going on in the story, then we need to ask, right? Okay, who's Devarsh Bala or Palvit? Anybody wants to answer? Ryan? Advay? Janvi? Adya? Hare Krishna? Hare Krishna, nobody wants to answer or nobody knows the answer. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, maybe you repeat the question again louder, Mataji. They will get it.
So what happened so far in the chapter? Meaning, why is Nandishwara cursing Daksha? What did Daksha do for Nandishwara to curse Daksha?
oh, Mataji, I remember now. So he committed a sin to Lord Shiva.
What is that sin?
The sin.
He cursed, right? Daksha cursed Lord Shiva that, oh, you should not get any what do you call, any benefit from the offerings of yagnas that is coming towards him. That's what he curses. And he also says so many bad words to Lord Shiva, right? Yesterday we saw in the story.
He was offending Lord Shiva with bad words, like the bad words that other people say.
Yes. So see, Mataji taught the class yesterday, right? And what was the intent of the class? We all know that Lord Shiva is the spiritual master of the entire world. He's a very, very peaceful personality. He's always satisfied in himself. And how is it possible for Daksha to be inimical towards such an auspicious personality? Right? How is it possible when Shiva is such a good person? How is it possible for Daksha to do this? That was what was explained in the last chapter by Mataji. And what Daksha did was, obviously, seeing Lord Shiva, he's always having that animosity towards Lord Shiva. And that is one of the reasons, okay, he cursed. And, he feels, oh, this Shiva, he lives in a filthy place like a crematorium. His companions, who are they? They are ghosts and demons. He's always naked like a madman. Sometimes he's laughing, sometimes he's crying. And what does he do? He smears his ashes all over the body. And he does he bathe regularly? No, he doesn't bathe regularly. And his ornaments, his body with a garland. What is the garland made of? The body has his garlands. And what is this garland made of? The garland is made of skulls and bones. And that is what he felt about Krishna. Felt about Lord Shiva. And he also feels, that is why all the crazy people in this world, who are all in the mode of ignorance. He is the leader of such people. That's kind of what Maitreya, when Maitreya was describing this, he kind of continued. Daksha, he's seeing Shiva like this. And we all know the demigods are eligible to share the oblations of sacrifice. And Daksha felt, oh, you know what? Shiva is the lowest of all these demigods. So he should not have a share, like Mataji said. That is what was the implication. And then Maitreya is again continuing the story to Vidra. Daksha, because of great anger, he cursed Lord Shiva and then left the assembly and went back to his home. Dear kids, are you all understanding what happened last time? Param, did you get the point here? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? So, dear kids, yeah, very good. See, I want you to kind of understand the pretext of what happens in each class, okay? What was Shiva's perception? What was Daksha's perception of Shiva and why he cursed Shiva and what was sort of the feeling he had towards Shiva? All this you must know. Otherwise, what's the point of me taking this class? There's no point, right? Anyways, I'm always inquisitive if you listen to the class or not. Looks like most of you need to re-listen the class if you've not listened to the class earlier, whatever happened in the past from Monday to now. All right. Now, we all know Nandiswara, he is a follower of Shiva, and because of Daksha's cursing Shiva, right? And because of that, he counter-cursed Daksha. How can you do this to my Shiva? I'll counter-curse you. Like that, he counter-cursed. And then all his Brahmana supporters, my God, why is this coming in the middle? And then the Brahmana supporters who tolerated his impudent behavior. Angrily he uttered, what did he utter? Let Daksha have a goat head and his followers continue in Shastra but remain attached to material activities. See, when you are attached to the Shastra, will you be attached to material activity? This is a question for you. Will you be attached?
No, Mataji, because
to a
in the
material.
Shastras.
Correct. Exactly. That's what I asked. Very good. You're listening, dear. Now, sage Brihu became enraged at Nandiswara and cursed in retaliation. Let the followers of Shiva become atheists, be diverted from scriptural injection, and be addicted to wine, flesh, and then unauthorized views. Seeing the atmosphere surcharged with intense vibrations of anger, Lord Shiva became morose and he left the place. He found himself in a harmless way to stop cursing and counter cursing. Despite the absence of Shiva and Daksha, the other progenitors performed 1,000-year sacrifice to please Hari. You all can understand, right? How this is all going. Somebody is cursing, yes, Nandiswara is cursing, let Daksha have a goat head. And then Bhrigu is becoming, excuse me, Bhihu is becoming enraged and he curses. Like this, there's just lot of back and forth, dear kids. Now, let's move on to the next slide. Tensions between Daksha and Shiva continued for a long time. Once Daksha performed another great sacrifice. Unwilling to let the bygones be bygones, Daksha didn't invite Lord Shiva and his followers. When Sati saw hundreds of heavenly denizens going for the sacrifice, well dressed and ornamented, she also became desirous to go to her father's sacrifice, although uninvited. Who's uninvited now?
Shiva and Sati.
Yes. Sati, she saw a lot of people are going to the sacrifice that Daksha is performing. And oh my God, where are these people going? Then she understood, yes, they are all going to her father's sacrifice. And then when it comes to her, she was uninvited. Okay. And Sati had approached to Shiva. Who's Shiva? Sati's husband. And she's telling Shiva, many people are going to your father-in-law's sacrifice. I also wish to see my mother, sister, auntie, uncle, relatives. So please be kind so that I can go and come back. So this was she's Shiva's wife, and she has to request permission of Shiva to go to her father's place. Now here she's uninvited. Daksha did not invite her formally. I mean, everyone is given an invitation to go usually, right? But she was not invited. And many people, she saw, oh, they're all going somewhere. She asked them, where are they going? And then they said, yeah, we are going to Daksha's sacrifice. And now she's asking Shiva if I can also be a part of that sacrifice, because I would love to see my mom, my sister, my aunt, and every other relative who's there in the assembly. Like that. All right, dear kids. So far, you are with me? And then, what happened after that? Protective of his dear wife, Lord Shiva discouraged her to go to Daksha's sacrifice, foreseeing harm to her at the event. Why Shiva reasoned with emotional Sati? One can go to relatives' house even uninvited, but only if the host is not a fault finder. Uh, Again, see, when we are told something which is against our wish, we kind of say no to it, right? See, your mom, going to a restaurant is not a good idea, but your friends are calling you, so you want to go and participate in it. And you ask your mom, can I go, please? Like that. And your mom, she knows what's coming up, and she would say, no, don't go. But you're already tempted to go with your friends. Your friends are going to have so much fun. Why I can't go? Why is my mom obstructing me to go? I'll go. Mom, I really don't care what you say. I'm going. Bye-bye. Like that you go, right? Like that, Sati, she is so emotional about this now. Why is Shiva not allowing me to go? What is wrong in going to my father's place? I'm just going to go and spend time with my mom, my sister, and all of them. Why is Shiva just obstructing me? Why is my Lord obstructing me to go and meet my family? Like that, she's getting emotional about it. You understand? Yes? Now comes the last part
Yes,
of this. The six good qualities, knowledge, austerity, wealth, beauty, youth, and heritage, become faults in a proud person who cannot see good in others. You may be the favorite daughter of Daksha, but he's not going to respect you in connection with me. So Shiva is giving an explanation why you should not go there. See, you may be Daksha's favorite daughter, but because you're married to me, he's going to find fault with you. Because I'm associated with you, he's not going to respect you. If you're going to neglect my words and you go there, the future is not going to be good for you. All right, Sati. Just take it from me that the future is not going to be good for you. Why it's not going to be good for you? Because already I'm warning you now. What is going to come ahead? Right? Daksha is not going to respect you. He's going to find fault with you because you're associated with me. And if you go against my will, what is going to happen to you? It's not going to be good for you, my dear. Humiliation by a relative is equal to death. Sati was very, very upset and sad. Why? Because she has so much attachment with her family, and she's now instructed by Shiva to not go there and meet her family. Are you all with me, kids? Now she's oscillating between extreme emotions of anger and lamentation with her intelligence bewildered. Now, what happens? What is that verse in Bhagavad Gita? Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsam. So she is bewildered now because of her extreme emotions that is oscillating back and forth. She became very emotional and very, very, what do you call? Her intelligence is completely lost. And when your intelligence is lost, you just go with your mind. She decided, yes, I'll go alone. Let Shiva not come. I'm just going to go and meet my parents. Like that. So that's how this particular chapter is going. All right, dear kids. So today we saw about who's Nandishwara and what did he do, what did Daksha do and his supporters do, what did Brihu do. All this was happening, and in between we saw this episode of Sati and what is happening there. And Daksha is between hosting a sacrifice for which Sati is not invited. So she goes to her husband, requests permission of her husband to go and participate in that sacrifice. But Shiva says, no, you can't go there. Why? He gives her the reason and he says, your future is going to be not good for you if you go there. All right, dear kids, with this we conclude today's class. Thank you so much for your patience and time today. I'll have Ratnavali Mataji take over the class from here on. Thank you, dear kids. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you.
Mataji.
Is Ratnavali Mataji there? She's not there. Just give me a minute. 1 second. Let me call her.
Did anything happen, Mataji? All of a sudden, so quiet. Ratnavali Mataji's not here yet. Mataji said to wait for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. Mataji is gonna come in few minutes. So we are all excited to listen moral story. Yes or no?
Yes, Mataji, yes.
Mm.
Yes. I want to do Kahoot.
You want to do Kahoot? Okay. Adya, are you available?
Yes.
Did you hear today's class?
Yes.
Would you like to make 5, 6 questions of Bluket and put 3 minutes something and just make them play? Will you be ready to do that? Are you available free?
I don't think I can do that because I've joined on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Mataji, I can do a Kahoot.
You can, who can do Kahoot?
Isha Mataji.
Okay, make a Kahoot from today's class, from the main Bhagavatam class. What we saw, right? Did you hear the Nandishwar story?
What?
Did you hear today's Radhika Kasturi Mataji story? Yes or no?
Well, I was a little bit late, so.
Okay, you were a little bit late. Who else listened to today's class? Nobody listened complete class today?
Mataji, I listened to class, but like I don't think I can make a Kahoot.
No, you don't have to make the Kahoot. You can give the question and answers to Isha.
Oh, so like so we talked about I forgot his name, but
Okay, no worries, no worries. Just do like this. I will send the picture of the book today, what topic we covered. Can you make a Kahoot from there, Isha?
Yes,
But
Mataji.
yeah, I will send you that. Give me a minute. I'll send it in the WhatsApp group, okay? You take it from there and make it count. Just put 5 questions. That's it. No more questions. Just like that. Just for fun. You know
Okay.
what Madhava class does? Madhava class, after the class, Mataji asks them to make Kahoot. They make in 5 minutes, they will make Kahoot like that. So nowadays, now onwards, what I'm going to say is on Monday when I teach, I'm not going to bring Kahoot. I'm going to do an activity, but I want one of our kids to listen the class and make a Kahoot for our class. So that will be the activity for one child. They can make a Kahoot. And next time, one child can make a bouquet for me. Okay? So that way you will also learn to make a Kahoot and also listen attentively the class. Is that
Mataji,
okay?
bucket.
Ratnavali Mataji is here. I will make
Mataji,
that
can I
Kahoot.
do the bucket? Mataji, can I do the bucket?
You can do it. Today you're joining from the phone, and if mummy is busy, don't trouble her. Okay, Ryan?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Mummy is busy sometimes. We know that, right?
So I can make the bucket.
Yes. When mummy is free, you can join on Monday with the computer. When I am giving class, that day I will let you do Kahoot for me. Okay? Or
Okay.
Blockage. Hmm.
So I can do whatever story I want, or like the.
No, what I am teaching on, based on that, you have to make it.
So on Monday I had so like whenever you
Yes.
teach the
Yes. This
story.
Monday you can make for me. You can make it for my class.
Okay.
I will let you do that. I have other activity too, a part of that one, but then we'll also have that because all kids want everyday Kahoot. So every day we can't make. So you guys need to make by yourself. Have a
Okay.
fun, okay?
Okay.
Okay. For Isha, I'm sending the picture of today's class. Then you can make from there. Mm. We covered all of this topic until there. We covered. Okay, one page I'm gonna send you. If I had a PPT, I could have sent, but now Radhika Kasturi Mataji did not share the PPT yet. Yeah, this is the main topic. You can take 3-4 questions from there. Today, this was what we covered. 74 kada. 75. Yeah, Nandiswara topic. Yeah. Just make 2-3 questions. 5 questions you can make. 5. Just make 5 questions out of that paragraph that we have. Did you got it, Isha?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, you can try making. If it is not working, that's okay. It's completely fine. It's just a fun activity. Ratnavali Mataji, you can start, Mataji. Mataji, you're muted.
Harry Bol, are you able to hear me?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Sorry, I was literally forgot about this class. I'm very, very sorry.
That's okay, Mataji. You covered somebody else's class. That's why you forgot about your class.
Yeah, I should not have done that. Yeah, I mean, like, forgetting the class. Yeah. So let's start with this class, and I have just prepared 2 moral stories. Let's see if we are able to cover 2 of them, if not 1. Okay? Okay, we'll start with the pranam mantras. Jai Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasad Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Nane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prasarne Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschati Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, we'll start with the first story. Okay, can everyone mute your microphones? And if you have any questions, you can unmute and just, ask questions. Okay, you can stop me anytime you want.
No, Mataji, you did you meant raise your hand?
Oh, actually, you are not able to see any of the blocks right now, right? So what I did was I hid all the blocks now. So I'm not able to see any of you guys, like, participants who are raising the hands and kind of. So I just wanted
Mataji,
to.
we will take the questions at the end. So
Oh,
nobody will raise their hands now.
Okay.
And when like when Palvit raised his hand, I could see the block coming out. So I don't
Okay.
want anybody to raise hand now. So nobody
Okay.
will raise their hands.
I was
Yes.
just doing for a test for Mataji to see, like, will it work like that? That
Sorry, I didn't get you. What you're saying?
I was saying that I was just like doing were you able to see the hand or not like able to?
Yeah,
Ah,
she was able to see or not. That's not the problem right now. When you raised your hand, the blocks were coming up again. That the black
ah,
boxes, they were appearing on the screen. So nobody will raise the hand until Mataji finish speaking. Then she will stop sharing screen. That time we can raise our hands.
Got
Okay,
it.
Mataji, start Mataji.
okay then. So, first moral story. The humble beggar. Let's see what this humble beggar is about to teach us. The lesson which is very important in our life as well. And that's a key principle for Krishna consciousness as well. Okay? So once there was a beggar who came to the house of the king. Like means that he came to the palace where king is staying, and he wants to ask king some favors. So he knocked the door of the king main entrance. So obviously the king was looking from his window, because the palace, like whatever the palace was there at the time, the courtyard was not open. So everything was closed. Otherwise, the king's doors are always open, right? So now king was looking from his window and he heard this knock on the door. So he was wondered like what this person wants to know what he wants. So he asked the servants, saying that go and see who it is. Then the servant went and he asked, he opened the door and he saw this beggar, and he was inquiring who he is and everything. Then king from the other side, he said that who was that? And he was saying, the servant was saying that it is just some beggar. He wants some food or something from you. That's why he came. Now, king got a very naughty idea, saying that, all right, let's have a fun. Call him up here. So he was making up all the things, all the naughty things were coming up, and he wants to play with this beggar. So the beggar came up and sat in the court of the king. Nicely, he gave a seat and he sat just opposite to the king. And he started asking, all right, beggar, what do you want? And beggar said that some prasad, a little food or something, because I'm so hungry, I need to eat something. See, like looking at the picture only, you can say that this beggar did not eat anything from so many ages. So he asked for some food. But instead of giving food, what king has done? He said to his servant that pretend to bring him some food. He just said not to bring some food. He said pretend to bring him some food. Then the servant went inside and came back with an empty hand, just like, you know, uh, picturing, like, saying that, oh, this is lots of food, kind of it. Like, he was just acting up. So the servant brought out an invisible plate and put it down on the table just before him. And he said the king was saying that, see, this nice rasagulla, samosa, kachori, fill yourself up and be happy. That he was saying so many names of such a wonderful items, and he's saying that go and eat now, gulp everything. And beggar was not at all, angry with this kind of an act from the king. And he didn't even expect that. But still, what he did is, so just to play part and get, drag it along, he said that he just pretended to eat those rasgullas, those pretending samosas and all those kachoris and which are offered to him, and said that, wow, they taste very good. And see, I really, out of these all, I really like samosas. And he was telling all those things. King was shocked, and he still wants to test this guy. So he said, okay, what else would you like? What more you want? Then beggar was saying that, okay, a nice wife. Then king said to his servant that, all right, bring all the dancing girls. And servant, by now he understood that what the dancing girls means. So he didn't use the word pretend, but still the servant was able to get what was going on between them. So he went and he came saying that, see, these are the invisible dancing girls. So, and the king was like, aren't they dancing nicely? After some time, he was saying that. And the beggar was, yeah, yes, they are really dancing well with so much of joy in his, eyes. And he was telling that, yes, they are really dancing well. And king was saying, okay, out of these all dancing girls, which one you want as your wife? And beggar was saying the sixth one. He doesn't know, I mean, because it's a very invisible one and pretending dancing girls. He just picked one number and said that the sixth one. But the king really, went one more ahead and said that no, there are only 5 of them who are dancing. So take the fifth one. I will present you a palace along with her. That is also a pretending palace only. So just go out of the door, take any of my palaces and stay happily with her. Therefore, rest of your life and be happy rest of your life. So he said that, and beggar, he got up and he thanked, king, and king also gave him a good slap on his back and said goodbye, and he went away. But while going, he's saying, he was literally folding his hands with so much of remorse and humbleness and submissive. He was saying that, yes, your honor, yes, sir, yes, my lord, thank you very much. And he was thanking for all the things that he has done without any pride in him. Then he went out of the gate, and suddenly the heart of the king was touched by his submissive nature. See the power of the submissive nature, king literally, it touched his heart and he changed his mind. And he started to think himself, oh no, what I have done. I was just playing a joke on him, and the man was cooperating and wasn't becoming offensive. Still, he actually played with me. I was just saying, and he did not get angry, but he was just humbly getting along with my whatever I'm doing. So the king had a change of heart, and thinking about that, he just asked his servant who was standing there to call him back. Okay, go, go and get him. So after he went and, servant brought the beggar, he said that, I'm very pleased with your attitude. You're gone along with the joke. So servants, bring out the real prasad. Take ourselves a real queen. I mean, that means that take yourself a real queen and have a real palace. So he gave all the things that he really pretended. So he said, everything will be real now, and take everything and be happy from now on. I'm really moved by this. So that's why we need to be very humble in our nature. So that the moral of the story is, Just by his humble nature and just humoring and cooperating the king, he was blessed with so much of opulence. So whenever someone says anything, right, just don't jump on them saying that, how can you say that? How can you do that to me? Can't you know that you should not be rude? No, still just simply get step back as one step and think about it, like why he said and on which circumstances he said, and be humble. If you be quiet for that 1 minute, the person who has said anything to you, he will only be sorry for that, and he will get back to you with a sorry. So always, approach any circumstances with humbleness. Even we say that, right? Approaching Krishna with humbleness and all his devotees. Like, you can't be rude with devotees or even in any person also. So if, especially devotees, if you are so rude, like, Prabhu, what are you doing? You can't serve here like this. Or in temples, it happens like we become so free with some other devotee, like for example your friends only. Your friends are also serving Krishna, right? They are also serving in some way. So if you are serving prashadam, for example, with your friends, and one a person, like the friend of yours gave two gulab jamuns instead of one, and you just shout on him saying that, how come you are giving two gulab jamuns, because there won't be enough prashadam and you should give only one. Instead of that, like shouting at them and hurting them, you should always approach with humbleness, saying that like you can reach saying that, Prabhu, I mean, that's that you are very humble to give two gulab jamuns, like so you're so merciful to them, but I don't know, because there are so many devotees here, can we give one, like that? If you approach like that, right, the whole half of the problems will be solved in our life. Okay, so from now on, even in your school or anywhere, with your parents especially, don't shout at them. Don't say that, Amma, I know everything. I can't. You just stop telling me like this. No. But instead of that, respond with so much of humbleness. Humbleness will come only when you have gratitude towards your parents, your teachers, your well-wishers, everyone. So have gratitude that they are your parents, they are your adults, and well-wishers, and then answer your whatever you want to say. Okay? All kids will do that. I hope you'll do it. Okay. So I think I have 10 more minutes. So let's go to a different moral story. Uh, 1 second. Let me go to other PPT. And I will hide again the panels. Okay. This is also related to the university in diversity. Like, one lesson we learned that we should be humble. Okay. But if everyone is trying to, like in a temple environment or in any team spirit, like, you have all the assignments or projects that you'll do as a team in your school, right? How unity will come with different people, that in diversity, how we should be in unity and start working towards that goal. Okay, so there were many devotees living in a city. So they all gathered at one place to discuss about Krishna and his pastimes. Devotees planned to open a temple so they can spread Srila Prabhupada's mission, because there was all gathering, right? And the devotees were also increasing because of their outreach. So they wanted to open a temple and spread Srila Prabhupada's mission. That is the main objective of devotees. So they started collecting donation to build a temple. That's the first thing we'll do whenever the temple, if we want to start a temple, right? So they approach each and everyone to collect funds, like, going near the Indian markets, or, to reach out to the people near downtown or somewhere, right? You just do kirtan and ask them and distribute prasadam and tell them what is their process and, Srila Prabhupada's mission and what your goal is and kind of. And people get so much pleasure in listening to Krishna's name, and some will donate money. So they were finally able to open a small temple with Krishna's mercy. First, there will be like, Gaon Nitai, right? The preaching center. So that got started, and people started pouring in left and right into the temple with the devotees, like, power. Now, now it's time to maintain the temple and spread Krishna consciousness to all. That's the second one, right? Okay, temple is done, opened, but who will serve the deities? Who will cook for the deities? Who will no buy flowers for the deities? And so many other things, maintenance, electricity, so many things needs to be taken care by the temple, right? So they didn't understand how to, and also the main mission is how to spread Krishna consciousness to all. So few devotees were more focused on chanting. That said, oh, we'll just focus on chanting and everything will be right. And some devotees said that no, actually, if we focus to spread Krishna consciousness through kirtan at temple and homes, then we can make so many devotees. The other devotees said, see, we have to be more focused on devotee care. Like, if anyone is emergency, there should, emergency, that, we have to take care of them, their health and everything. Like, and also few devotees supported celebrating festivals. In festivals, everyone will come. We can, they will be like so many devotees. We can change their heart like that. Some are more focused on Sankirtana Yajna. And some are more focused on cooking and distributing prasadam, because our Srila Prabhupada always says, give them prasadam and ask them to chant Krishna's name, their heart will be cleansed and they will automatically become Krishna consciousness. But feed them prasadam as much as possible. And some were mainly focusing on deity worship. If the deities are very beautiful and if they are taken care, they will only take care of the devotees and they can spread and they can change the hearts of the people. So we will do deity worship nicely. Finally, there was so many arguments among themselves and they fought with each other. See, there are so many ideas. Each one has brilliant ideas. And everyone is, correct in their own way. But they were fighting among themselves. They were saying, no, you cannot do chanting itself. You have to do Sankirtan. So we'll do Sankirtan like that. They were fighting with each other that which is more important than the other. Then finally, one devotee got an idea and started sharing his viewpoints. I heard Srila Prabhupada was saying once that about Upma. Let me tell you that there were 100 students in a hostel. They used to serve upma every day. You know upma, right? Like it's made with the suji rava. I think most of you know, with some vegetables and kind of. And it's like a solid semi, it's like a pongal kind of it, like, all that. So all students got irritated except 20 students. I really, like, whenever when I was a child, I hate upma. My mom used to make upma and I used to shout saying that, no, I don't want upma. And now I was like, upma, whatever it is, Krishna's mercy, I can eat anytime. So these children also, they really got irritated except 20 students who don't mind eating anything, whatever they just feed us. So hostel principal started a voting system to decide the next menu item. And all 20 members, students who don't care eating upma, voted for upma because they don't know anything else apart from that. So they said, oh, okay, upma is fine with me. I can eat every day. And in those next 18 members voted for masala dosa because they were not on one, whatever they want, they are just doing it. So masala dosa, 18 members voted for pav bhaji, and the remaining 14 for idli, 10 for vada, 12 for biryani, 8 for tomato. So all this together, they did not cross 20 votes of upma. So what happened? Votes are counted and upma again won. So next day, in that menu got decided that which is upma. All 80 students were unhappy again. So what is the result of that? Listening, these devotees learned their lesson and started to work for temple in unity. For example, those 80 students, if they have discussed and come up with a conclusion saying that, okay, masala dosa will be the next menu, maybe masala dosa will be, winning against upma. But they did not discuss. They were fighting among themselves. So like that, they thought that no, some devotees will work on that. Some devotees will be focusing on the Sankirtan. Some will be distributing the prasadam. They all made their list and divided their responsibilities and started working on them for Krishna's pleasure. So this way they worked with unity and made Srila Prabhupada's mission complete. Without each and everyone, whatever they have said, like, chanting, distributing prasadam, distributing books, Sankirtani Yajna, Kirtan, all these are Srila Prabhupada's mission. So they have all together, they have completed that mission in working in unity. So that's why we should be also working in unity and don't fight upon yourself, even if it's in a robotics class or anything, like, whatever your class is going on, even if it's materialistic also. You should not fight with your team member, but you should say that, like, you have to give out your point and state out your point in a very friendly way, and by not, humble way, like just unite this humbleness and this team spirit, like, both together working in unity. Together they go and make your team or yourself successful in your life. Got it? Now it's time to unmute your microphones and start speaking. And we are on time. Yeah, someone is speaking.
Mataji, very beautiful stories, Mataji. I like both the stories. Mataji, the dosa idli one we did long back in our classes,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
And
Mataji.
Mataji, one of the pictures you put was a movie picture.
It's very old one. I thought of getting it again because this humbleness and the unity will go together. So that's
Mataji, I can't believe you put a movie picture.
I did not find anything else, so that's why I put it.
What movie was that? I don't know how she remember.
I don't know. I just got it like from the I don't know which one it is. This one?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay. I just got it online saying that okay, someone is eating upma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And both the stories are really, really very good, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
And we also talked about anger yesterday and today also a little bit discussion. And this humble beggar showed at how we should not get angry.
Yeah.
And it is very nice. In that situation, if anybody is there, I will scream at them. Right? Why are you doing all this drama? I'm so weak and
Yeah.
I'm hungry and you are making this all tricks with me.
And half of the problems will come only when we are empty stomach. Like if you just observe, right? If your tummy is not filled, immediately your anger will increase. So even in that state, beggar was able to control his
Anger. Yes,
Same,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Yeah.
Every time when I go to school, in the middle of school, I get hungry, and And but we have snack every day, but I still get hungry. I just don't beg. I just say I just relax until lunch, and then I wait till lunch, and then my tummy is full, and then again it's and then again it's there, and then I eat again at home, and then it goes again cycle. But I leave myself and I say it's okay.
Yeah, I know. That's why that's a very good thing. Like, leave and go, and then, keep calm yourself. You don't, bulge on others saying that, oh, da, 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 da. If words are, are out of your mouth, you will never return it back. So words are more powerful. So please control your words. That is for myself also. I was just reminding myself saying that I should not, shout on anyone. Yeah. Ryan, I think you are raising your hand.
Questions Mataji started. So,
Yes.
Mataji, the first was a story that man that I like samosas. I also like samosas.
Oh, even me too. I can eat like, I can eat one or two. Yeah, they are very good. And Param?
Mataji, I really like the stories.
Thank you.
Especially the first one.
Yeah.
Because it shows that even with being so much, even with difficulties, you're still strong.
Yes, even with difficulties, he's strong, right? Yeah, I really like, thank you so much for sharing, Param. Yes. Yes, but yeah. Yes, Subhadra, you can go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. So, Mataji, one thing I like about, one thing I like about, like these moral stories is that they teach us like moral lessons, and I like noticed that in the second moral story, we can learn a lot from it, and we could change our characteristics, and also the first one too, because like how Pulvit said that we have to control our anger and all that stuff. I also get a little hungry at school, but I try not to be angry until like lunch or snack.
Yeah.
And the second moral is that like we always have to work together and like together, because teamwork always makes a dream work, Mataji.
Yes, you will become success and your team will be successful and you will achieve many things, right? 10 brains together working. Yeah. Thank you so much, kids. I think we are 6 minutes over. So,
Yeah, Mataji.
yeah.
Thank you, Mataji, once again. Isha, did you make the Kahoot with 5 questions or no? It's okay if we did not make.
Yes, Mataji, I made it.
Oh, you made it. Okay, let's play Kahoot then. I will give a co-host to Mataji, Ratnavali Mataji. If you want to leave, you can leave. Children were asking Kahoot. So I told
Okay.
Isha to make a simple Kahoot. So she made it. Like kids will play for 5 minutes and then leave.
Awesome. All the best, kids.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody can now play Kahoot.
Mataji, could you send the link in the description and the link in like the chat
No,
box?
you can see the code on the screen. Isha is going to share the screen now.
Oh. Could you put the Isha's as a screen on, could you like put it on like the full screen?
Yeah, she will put, like, give her a minute. She's going to share the screen. She did not yet share the screen.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Mataji, do you see my screen? Mataji? Hello? Yeah, we see your screen. Okay.
I can't
We
see.
can't see your screen,
Yeah,
Isha.
Isha.
Oh.
Mataji, how do I share my screen? No, you can share screen. We can start playing. Krishna Nandanandan. Do you see it now? Oh.
Hare Krishna Asia, you can go to the more thing which you see an icon on the bottom. You go to more and there you can share. I think there is an option of sharing. Just
I only see caption, polls, and breakout rooms.
is there no more icon?
There is, though, but it doesn't say that. It only says caption, polls, and breakout rooms.
I think Mataji should make her host, co-host or something.
I
Will
think
you-
I am co-hosted. Am I?
You are co-host.
Then there should be a green button, like, like a box kind of it, and there's an arrow should be there on top of it.
Oh, and it says share on the below, and it has like a little arrow up, and then you multiple.
No, multiple no need. I gave her co-host also. She can share.
Yeah, but she's not sharing.
She shared now. Yeah.
Mata, could you send the link in the description? I can't in the chat because I did it because I'm using my grandma's phone, not my mom's phone, and I.
Okay. Don't worry. She will send the link there.
Get the other phone. Okay. Kashi's right here. Under the books.
Isha,
Yeah?
could you send the Kahoot link in the chat box?
How do you send the link? Oh, wait.
Like the number on the chat box.
Oh, okay. Link, copy. You're not joining? You're not joining? Search code. You're joining? Are you joining? Yes.
I just got cool.
Go. Go.
Mm.
Go in the Kahoot. Oh, you're already in there? Oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah. Wait. How many kids?
Mataji, I haven't.
Mataji, we can start. Sorry, Mataji, I'm saying. Isha, we can start.
I didn't join yet.
That's okay. Whoever is joined. We are getting late. We are supposed to end at 6:30 only. 10 minutes past.
Okay,
I don't want
Mataji.
everybody staying like this.
True or false? Shiva got the invitation to the sacrifice. It's actually false. Oops. False. Who was hosting the sacrifice? Shiva, Sati, Sati's father, Sati's mother. You do it? I don't know.
Now.
Sati was loved by her father after she married Shiva. Yes? No? I don't know. The first one. Yes? No? I don't know. The first one. No, thank you. Fill in the blanks. Daksha will have a head of a kite, head, boar, or a goat. Bro, it's his head. You know what? I pressed. Don't. This is double points. Who was not invited? I'll be this one.
Cinderella was not invited. Very funny.
Third place is Rinda. Second place is VGDD.
Yeah, that is me.
Oh. And then first place is
Subhadra and Giridhari. Yay!
Daddy.
Thank you, Isha. I'm so proud of you. This is what we want. On Monday, who wants to make Kahoot or look at?
Me.
Be ready. It will be my class. I am going to teach. If possible, I can share the PPT. My PPT also I can share you early to make a Kahoot for my class. Okay, I'll be done making my PPT on weekend. If you really want to make my class Bouquet or a Kahoot, then you can text me. I will give my PPT. You make the Kahoot for me, okay? Isha or anybody who wants to make Kahoot for my Kahoot or Bouquet for my class. Okay, we'll close the call. We are already late today. Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhu bhyeva patitanam
Pavanadeva Shnevi Namana Nanda Gati Vaishnavi Ki Jai Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai Nita Gaur Pramanande Hare Krishna Mataji Nanda Gopi Nam Hare Krishna everyone.
Krishna Mataji.
Haribol. Bye bye. Thank you, Isha. I'm really proud of you. Good job.
Bye.